Okay, so I wanted to make a video here just to show you what everything means on your grade sheet or your student's or child's grade sheet. So a lot of things going on here. It looks complicated at first, but I'll walk you through each part. So up here in the top left-hand corner will obviously be your student's name. Okay, now down the column here, all the way down the left-hand side, is a list of all the outcomes for the semester. You'll notice that if you scroll all the way down, there are 31 outcomes this semester. Now, what's a little bit different from this semester as opposed to last semester is we're no longer using um, necessarily power outcomes and support outcomes now to determine their grade. And no longer will you need to pass all of the power outcomes to pass the class. What it is power outcomes, or the outcomes that are bolded here, are worth 3 mastery points. Outcomes that are not bolded, or the support outcomes here, are worth 1 mastery point. And your grade is calculated by the total number of mastery points that you have accumulated. At any point in time during the semester, up here on the right, you'll see the total number of power outcomes and support outcomes that have been mastered compared to the total number of outcomes that have been assessed. It will then spit out a grade based on the percentage of outcomes passed, or mastery points passed. So this is 12 mastery points out of a total of, it looks like, 16. So since this is 4 power outcomes, that would be a total of 12 points. 4 support outcomes would be a total of 4 points, adding up to 16. You have 12 mastery points out of 16, which is roughly about a 75%, which on our grade scale is a C minus. So based on the amount of outcome or mastery points that you've accumulated, it will spit out a grade. So you're not going to see a grade or projected grade or anything like that anymore. It will actually say A, B, C, D, or F if you don't have enough mastery points. Now over here it looks very similar. You have the badges. The gold badges refer to power outcomes. The silver badges refer to support outcomes. And if there is no badge, that means you have not mastered that outcome. It'll also turn red here, giving you 0 points if you've not mastered it. The stars really don't mean much. It just refers to your score here. One thing that has changed is in order to earn mastery points, you need to have at least a 2.35. Last semester, it was a 2.3. This semester, we're making it a 2.35 to earn. So if your mark is over 2.35, you get the mastery points. If it's below 2.35, you don't get the mastery points. Right? Over here on the right-hand side is a new feature. Okay? Over here used to be the teacher feedback. Well, now we've been able to show the assessments that the student has taken. So all of these boxes here refer to each time the student was assessed on that outcome. So the first time that this person, student 1, assessed on outcome number 1, they got a 3. But the second time they did it, they got a 2. The third time got a 3, and the fourth time got a 3. So you can track progress and see how they've been doing on each individual assessment. So another new feature here also shows the date that the grade was entered. So this is helpful because you'll know if the teacher has graded their most recent assessment. So if they took the assessment on January 4th, it would be assessed on January 4th, and you would see this appear here. No longer will you have to ask if the assessment's been graded or not. You'll see the timestamp right there. If an outcome has not been passed, it'll say outcome not passed, also giving you 0 mastery points. But you can see the assessments right here. So this is just a sample, okay, of how everything will look on the gradebook. So if you go to the course website, if you go to the course description in PowerSchool, you will see a link that explains this in further detail. But this is what it looks like, and this is how they get the grades that they're going to get. Now, let's say your child has not passed outcome number 2, and outcome number 2 is a power outcome, so they want those 3 mastery points. And it says outcome not passed. What they can do is they can go over here to this resources button. The resources button will take them, and if I click on it, let's see if I can click on it here. It's going to take me to the resources part of the gradebook here. So now all they need to do is find what outcome they need to do. So then we needed to do outcome number 2. And it looks like there's 3 different resources they can choose from. So if the student wants to be reassessed on an outcome, they always have to show that they've done something to improve their knowledge before they are reassessed. So what they can do is go to outcome 2, click on any one of these. They can go to IXL, V5, and Y3, or go to these worksheets here and do the assignment that is there to show that they know what they're doing, and then they can be reassessed. So that's how reassessment looks. So again, if they want to do outcome 2, they just go over here to outcome 2 and click on any one of these and do that assessment or that assignment, and then show it to the teacher, and the teacher will determine whether they are ready to be reassessed on this outcome. That's how it goes. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to email me at Eric_Gurule, that's Gurule, it's up here in the right hand corner as well, at nobl.k12.in.us. Hope this helps.